episode 20. This is episode 20.
20 weeks, lad. That's...
Doesn't feel like that long.
Yeah, no.
It really doesn't. But, yeah. Episode 20 of the Offbeat... Oh, it's rattling about. Episode 20 of the Offbeat Topic Podcast.
What's this episode?
On today's episode,
We
are... I briefly forgot what we were doing. We are going to do a Battle of the Bands, but superhero style. So we're going to have the Avengers from the first Avengers movie against the Justice League, but we're going to go through each of them as if they were in a band, and then
what their roles would be, all that there.
all that jazz,
okay.
You know, and then at the very end we're going to have a nice little battle, see who would win in a...
I say we just start off with Avengers, because I know what Thor
Okay, right, okay. Let's start with the Avengers. So
Thor would be the drummer.
Okay, yeah, Thor is the drummer.
Like, obviously.
I like one. Who's the front singer? Would that be Tony?
See, part of me's like, it would be Tony, because, you know,
it's Tony.
He is like that. He's like, oh, I'm the face of the Avengers. Yeah. But on the other hand, Captain America, because...
I know, Captain America would probably be on something like the xylophone or some shit like that. You know, some weird shit.
Nah, he'd just be in the background wagging his finger along to the music. He'd be that one...
No, actually, here.
See, part of me's like, Tony, not going on actually.
Hawkeye would be... I'd say he'd be lead guitarist, right? And then Black Widow would be like a bass guitarist or something. And then... See, there's not enough Avengers to go around, but still, honestly, Hulk is a backing singer, right?
You have no cheap notes.
Yeah.
Well, see, thing is, part of me's like, you know, I can imagine Tony Stark being like, yeah, I'm just the marketing guy.
Yeah.
He's like he like takes all the fame off them. He doesn't even perform. He just goes out and does all the marketing for them.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so I'd say, like, Hulk's in the backing singer being like, smash, like, halfway through.
No, the thing is, like, it had those high notes. He's like, all of a sudden, he's Bruce, like, oh, and then Hulk, oh, boom. That's like a perfect backing singer.
Yeah, he like makes himself angry like halfway through a note just to make it like deep and like, you know, oh my god. Perfect backing singer.
I would say Captain America would be piano.
Yeah.
I could see that.
He'd be a nice piano guy.
He'd be on the organ though.
What?
He'd be on the organ.
It sounds like death and everyone's like, please stop, but then he's like, no.
No, like, it's like they all have their own different music genres, but it's all mashing together. Like, you can tell, like, fucking thing.
Hulk and Thor would be, like, rock and metal and stuff.
Thor, he's going to be old school Nordic shit, that you sort of like, oh.
Okay, yeah.
He's going to be that, and he's going to be
There's a band that does that Nordic style metal though, like that kind of like Viking metal, like it's like a genre, like, you know, it's like that's what I would think Thor would be like.
No, yeah, that's
really
what he would
like,
be
into.
The thing is, Bruce and Hulk, I'd imagine they both have conflicting. Bruce is like real into, I don't know, like pop or something.
Yeah, he's probably into like, you know, like that indie music or something, you know, like
he's into like indie sort of, you know, Imagine Dragons, all that shit, and then fucking Hulk over here, just like, no. AC/DC.
So I'd say he'd be a bit more.
Nah, when he hears thunder, he's like, "Oh fuck!" That's going to be Thor's favorite song.
What, Thunderstruck?
Thunder.
He's just like,
he's just like, oh, this was written about me, you know.
You know, yeah. If they listen to like music and everything, that'd be what Thor would be into, definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, Steve, like it's been said, you know, he's into classical,
jazz.
And jazz, and he's in like, you know, the classic shit. You know, it's all the, like, you know, stuff in the 40s.
Remember in the first Captain America film, did you when he's at the dance?
Yeah,
he's doing the swing jazz and all that there stuff.
What was like back then?
Like I'd say that's what he'd be into.
Mm-hmm. So there.
Although, that's that man, he can adapt real well. Like you see, he adapts real good to everything else. Music might be something he adapts. Imagine he's into hardcore gangster rap.
I can't imagine it, because, like, if you...
See, I know, you think Steve Rogers is like, you know, innocent little bab, but deep down inside, he has, you know, straight out Compton in his head. You're talking about icing fools.
Oh my god. Oh dear.
No, I like that. What's Tony's actually?
Tony is into AC/DC and stuff. Like that's a common thing throughout because he wears the shirts. The songs come on when he enters.
Yeah, he's sort of into that classic rock crowd.
Yeah,
he has real lyrics about it as well in the films, if I remember.
Yeah, if I remember right. Yeah, but
I just want to know what Scarlett Johansson is into.
She's probably into like pop and stuff though. But like, see, I'd say she'd be one of the ones that's like, she likes the pop acts that you would never think,
No, you know what, yeah. Because, like, she's constantly in the film, she comes off really cold, and then she meets Hawkeye's daughter. It's like, oh my god! And it's so sweet, and you're like, oh, okay.
She's just a mom at heart. Like, she's probably just, like, like, stereotypical, like...
I imagine she is just the mother of the Avengers.
Yeah.
They're just, like, doing some, like, I don't know, they're getting a fight, and then she comes in, you can stop it now. Bruce over there is getting upset, it's just Hulk in the corner crying.
They're at band practice. It's just Hulk crying. She's telling everyone to stop. It's like he's like, smash.
Sun's getting real low, big fan.
No,
That's
Hawkeye.
That's the thing. When you look at him, you're like, I don't know what he'd be into.
I'd say he's like a basic bitch, though.
No, I get this indie vibe off him as well. Although it might be, him and Natasha, they both like. That's right. Fuck. I've used like how many different names for fucking Black Widow. I've used fucking Scarlett Johansson, Natasha, and Black Widow.
No, like I always say Scarlett Johansson instead of
like she is.
Yeah, just Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, she's the biggest actor, probably. Well, one of the biggest actresses in the world.
Robert Downey Jr. is probably.
Who?
I love Avengers. Robert Downey Jr. is probably one of the biggest.
Yeah, he's huge. Honestly, they're all huge.
Well, now they are.
Yeah.
I mean, back then, did you ever really hear Chris Evans before Captain America? See, I remember Fantastic 4 days. God dang it.
I didn't even realize that was him until you mentioned it like
really?
a couple of months ago. Nah, it doesn't look anything. He looks
the only thing. He
looks so weird.
He's very. I think he's a bit chubbier, and he has less hair. That's like the main.
That's the thing.
He grew
so
out his hair.
Bald.
Yeah,
like the man. Boy, is he sexy, but bald.
No,
nope. Only certain people can pull that off. Vin Diesel, yes.
The Rock, yes. Chris Evans?
Nah.
No, they really can. But no, his long hair is nice. I like it. He used to have like short hair, and like he grew it out long for Captain America. Yeah. And now I see him in the previews for Infinity War, and it's like, whew. He just.
I just had a thought.
What?
Like Fury, is he in the band?
He could be if you want.
What would he?
Or
be?
Is he the manager?
No, you know what? He's the manager. Pepper Potts is like the marketing consultant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
Yeah, it will work. Yeah.
What about Did You the Girl How I Met Your Mother? Her. Do you think she'd probably be like assistant manager?
To Nick Fury.
That's I don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. And by the way,
Phil Coulson's the biggest fan though. He like with the glow sticks and everything in the crowd. You remember in Avengers the one that got killed? That's him. But he's like in the crowd being like, whoa! He's just wearing like a Captain America shirt and stuff.
He gets crushed. But he didn't actually get crushed. That's the trick. God, no, I'm pretty happy with that their lineup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So right, Thor's on drums. Hulk is backing singer.
Yeah.
Captain America is on piano.
Yeah.
Organ is this?
Organ.
He's on the organ.
Like, but you haven't seen La La Land. There's a moment that's the funniest.
What?
Me and man Ryan.
Yeah.
He's joined the band basically. Sort of spoilers for La La Land, but he's joined the band basically, and it's like new jazz. It's the funniest thing. I imagine that's Steve Rogers because it sort of starts and he's playing like jazz and he's like, oh, so dead. And then next thing you know, lights come on and it's like techno jazz. And he's just so sick of life playing it. I imagine that's Steve. He's like at the start real into it, like, oh, swing, and then next thing you know, just techno. He's like, oh.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Okay, so Black Widow would be on bass, I think. Yeah, bass. Hawkeye's on guitar.
Yeah.
Tony Stark's up front. He main man himself.
Yeah, he's definitely the face.
Come back.
He's like the one, for a fact. He's like, there's like moments where Pepper's like, oh, we gotta get the rest of the band all lined up. He's like, I'm in front. She's like, no, honey, it doesn't. I'm in front. Okay.
Well, or like whenever they perform live, they have him on like a wee stage, like a raised up stage, so he looks the same height as everyone else. Yeah. So then, Nick Fury.
Yeah, manager,
and then all them. They all fall in. So moving on to Justice League. So
listen, the actual Justice League. Let's just talk about who's going to be the manager for them, because Gordon.
Yeah, Gordon would probably
be manager.
No, Gordon. Alfred.
Alfred could be manager. Gordon, probably marketing. He cleans up a lot of Batman shit. That's the thing, we haven't seen much besides them two.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say, spoilers for Justice League. What are we doing about Superman?
What? Like,
he's the halfway act. He like shows up halfway. Did you watch sometimes concerts?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just want to get that there out of the way quickly.
So he's like, okay. What would he be? Would he be like? He's like
the. Did you way sometimes in shows they have normal. Did you sometimes in shows they have it where it's like, oh, you remember the old singer? Well, he's coming out halfway through, and they just all of a sudden show up. Everyone starts losing their shit. That's Superman.
Yeah. Okay.
He's that.
Well,
and they announced that they're reuniting.
Who's?
Oh, that's a big showstopper there. Oh fuck! I don't know how Avengers go stop that.
Okay, Aquaman, I'd say is on drums. He seems like the type to beat the bongos.
Yeah.
But he would be a drummer. Guitarist.
I'm trying to think who. There's
Batman's on bass guitar because that's some like deep shit.
Batman. I'd say Cyborg. He's on techno piano.
Yeah, he's on like
he's
just the keyboard, just like
piano.
Grooving it out.
Wonder Woman. I'd say she could be the lead singer.
I'd say she'd be on guitar, but you'd sing as well, no? Like a joint singing. You know?
Like the way they used to do it.
Yeah. She'd be like main singer, and that's whenever Superman shows up and does shit.
Yeah,
she also
halfway
plays
through.
Guitar.
No, yeah, that works.
Yeah, so.
I just sort of like did you a skeleton situation?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, they'd be like sharing the rules and stuff, and then that's when Superman comes out, and he's like the drunk uncle everyone never wanted. It's like he just comes out and just smashes everything. He's that one.
What's our music? Do you think's into Aquaman? Wheel
sounds.
He's into wheel sounds for sure.
Wheel sounds and ASMR stuff.
He's either into wheel sounds or he's into I could see, and I'm trying to base it on their themes. His theme was like metal, sort of like rockish. So I'd say he probably into weird ass just wheel rock.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, yeah.
He's like, yeah, that's so good. And then what was Cyborg be into? Rap.
That's racist. That's so racist. No, I'd say he'd be into techno.
No,
here's the fucking quarterback. He's gonna be a basic bitch.
Was he a quarterback? Is he? I don't know.
Yeah, that was his whole thing. He lost his leg, so he wasn't able to. Actually, he lost leg. He lost his whole body, so he wasn't able to.
Didn't he only save half his face and his brain?
His heart as well, I think. No, legit, that's the whole. No, I'd say he'd be a real basic bitch. He'd be into pop.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be into Drake. Nothing against Drake. Nothing against Drake. No, I could see him rocking out in his fucking convertible to Taylor Swift.
I'd say Wonder Woman.
That's
be into
imagine she has a real wide range.
There's opera metal, right? And I feel like she'd be into, cause if I ever showed you, it's basically just opera and singing and stuff, but you got that there is that kind of old style feel to it and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, I just feel like she'd be into that kind of stuff, but then if Rihanna comes on at a club, she first on the dance floor, that kind of type.
I don't know if you hear her theme. It's the best theme out of them all, by the way. Just I don't care what anyone say. Best theme. She has electric cello and shit, and her theme it's real just do sort of music. So imagine I could see that rock opera being her big
that's
draw, but I'd say that's her always. Did you always have your one music you fall back on? Mm-hmm. That's always hers, but she branches out because she's been loving so long. She's like, oh yeah, this new pop. Oh boy, you see Beyonce, I'm a single lady.
Yeah, and then there's Batman. He's into
I'd love to think he's into hardcore gangster rap as well. Just I don't know
he's
why.
The one, you know why he's like, isn't that like, what film is it? The one with Eminem in it.
Yeah, man.
I know it's like, do they not have like rap battles and like the undergrounds and stuff or something like that? And then
Just
like,
Batman dressed
standing,
up like...
he's dressed up as Batman, just like...
Yeah, they're like, yeah. It's like, I've heard of these guys before. No, that's Batman. He's into underground rap.
Yeah.
He's like into rappers. Second, they become like, he's probably into Chance the Rapper before anyone else. He's like, oh, they're so good. Second, they got big. They just be better when they're...
Yeah, no, that's
he's just an edgy little fuck.
And then, yeah, that sums up Justice League at least. Is there no one else?
Superman. What's he into?
Oh yeah, Superman.
He's
drunk
country.
Noises.
No, he's into country. He's a country boy.
Oh yeah, he is. No fun.
He's definitely into like American country.
Yeah, the stuff.
He's talking about Jesus taking wheels. He's doing all the stuff.
Rock me, mama, like a...
Wait, is that American?
Yeah. Do you ever? It's originally American. Do you ever see? I think it is. Anyways,
God, I just know it's real big here. That's why I assumed.
No, like there's like a country singer that sings it in America, and then like everyone started copying it because it's like such like a big song. No, you ever see a video of the guy just standing in the club and just looks so confused because he's in like full rave gear and he's like in a whole thing of like country looking people and he's like, what the fuck's happening? That song's playing. No, but yeah.
He's definitely in the country.
Mm-hmm.
But do you want to get into the Battle of the Bands, or is there anything else we have to establish first?
No. Tony Stark's also the drunk in the Avengers, I'd say as well.
Yeah.
He drunk anyways, so
like
he actually performs it.
Thing is, he's the asshole in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like he's that one. Like half of fans despise him, the other half love him to death. Like love. Did you? Yeah, he's that.
The obsessive kind.
Thing, Chris, fucking Captain America. He's
the wholesome one that everyone loves. He's like the.
He's the Joe in 21 Pilots, the drummer. He's him basically. The Joe, all the fans like, oh my god, he's so cute.
Yeah,
he's him. Mm-hmm. Scarlet, she's just the one that all the boys are like, oh my god.
They have the posters up in their room all over and all that stuff, And then
Hawkeye's the forgettable.
Yeah, he's the one that's like, wait, he was in there. It's like
it's that one that you go back years later and you're like, oh shit, yeah, I remember him. What's he doing now? Oh, he on drugs.
Yeah, that's Hawkeye.
What about Thor? I'd say he's just a normal band member. Like, I don't see people being real against him.
I feel like he'd have a very niche following. Like the guys that look like that. He'd have them following him, being like, oh my god, he's the best.
He probably has like his own. Yeah, he probably has his own sort of thing going on the side.
What? Thor has a YouTube channel where he does his own drum covers of stuff?
Yeah. No, that's what I can imagine. He has his own thing going on the side and he has a real niche following, like you're saying, from it. And people love him because of it. And he's slowly getting bigger. What about you? I'd like to think Bruce and Hulk have like this whole fan thing going on where half of them are like, Bruce is better, or half Hulk is better. And they're just like...
I say Bruce's fans are all like girls and stuff, like the fangirls and everything, and Hulk's is just like all these big like manly men or something, and then like whenever it's like they're doing meet and greets and stuff, it's like the weirdest shit ever. It's like,
oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Like I like to think no, in my head it's like, did you want to do Q&A's? It's like, I have a question for the Hulk, please, and Bruce is like, oh for fuck's sake, give me a minute. He just starts screaming for
and then he turns, okay, right, Battle of the Bands. So we're gonna do Scott Pilgrim style Battle of the Bands, where they're basically,
what way did that work?
They had two stages on either side and a card in the middle, and then like they essentially like they had like these, it looked like electrical beasts or whatever that were like fighting each other in the air whenever they were playing their music.
Yeah, but I thought the way the band went, I thought the way I was meant to go was they're like, there's a crowd in the middle, and whoever the crowd gravitate towards is who wins.
That's it.
I think that's how they're meant to do it. But let's do two battles. Let's do that, and then let's do the battle of the giant electric beasts.
The electric beast one will be based on power. Like
power. You say that? Nah, it'd be based on skill. Well, it wasn't based on power in Scott Pilgrim, was it? It was based on rockage. I'm just trying to think, what would the Avengers beast be? Scott Pilgrim's was a monkey, right?
I have no clue.
I remember it being a monkey, and the other two had two dragons.
Yeah.
I say my ape. I'm pretty 90% sure.
It was. Yeah, it was. What would it be? It would be... Watch, it's probably something real simple, and then Thor magically makes like a lightning hammer because he's like, I want in on this too.
What if it's that? Oh my god, what if it's like a combination? It's an Iron Man suit with Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield.
Oh boy.
And like, I don't know.
It doesn't matter about the rest of them because, I mean, Hulk is Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I like to think there's like halfway through. Did you win this like electric beast show up? Hulk like, Hulk smash! And he just jumps at it. Goes through it though because you know it's electricity.
Yeah. Justice League's one.
I feel like it'd just be the Justice League symbol.
Yeah.
Some of it's shit like that.
Yeah, because like pretty bland. Oh, it's a Superman symbol.
I swear. Nah. What about that? No. The way it happens is that we say Superman's going to come halfway through. Mm-hmm. It's like the Justice League symbol shows up and then Superman just smashes through it and goes at the beast and then lands on stage and I don't know. Everyone starts going wild because you know, oh my god, the old singer's back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah. And then, based on that, who would win that?
I don't know. Like, that's the thing.
At this point, they're both just playing noise. I'd say Justice League would have a sort of a song going, but the other one's just like...
They're constantly... Thing is, that's the whole thing about Avengers. When you watch them, like, oh yeah, you get how they work as a team. Mm-hmm. They like... The thing is, they work as a team, but boy, do they do their own thing. It's like... Do you ever see... Did you... Oh, you don't really watch it. Did you with, like, sports games? Mm-hmm. You know, the sports. Mm-hmm. Did you when you can see a team and they're like, oh, they clearly understand how each other work, but they don't work as a team per se. They sort of like, they're individuals.
Yeah, they do their own
thing. They don't have like their... It's like, that's why I imagine that's what Avengers are like from what you see. Like, just watch like the opening of Avengers 2. Yeah, they work as a team, like in a sense, but it's more like...
That's good.
It's like, you know, oh, one's in trouble, I'll help him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're both off doing like their own thing. Or like they're all off doing their own thing. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that one will work. So it's just one big noise.
You say that, but I'd like to think halfway through Scarlet Witch just turns to him and says, guys, I swear to fuck if you don't voice up. And then she picks it and it's just some like K-pop stuff. They just all some become a K-pop.
What if they become like one of the like stereotypical like Japanese bands with all the glow sticks and like the... You know, like an idol group or something.
That's what I like to think. Like halfway through, they're just playing noise and everyone's like, oh, what the fuck, we're going with Just League. And then Scar's like, okay, it's time for plan B. And then they just all of a sudden just like magically close, like, I don't know, their clothes fade away into like butterfly. And they have like just generic K-pop outfits on. And then they all get in the line and they're doing like,
like the glow sticks and stuff. And you know, they're like dancing. And
yeah, they ain't even playing their instruments anymore. They're just thingy.
It's like there's a track playing and they're just singing.
Yeah. Yeah, and then that's like, cool, that's a big turner for them.
Oh yeah, that's like the whole crowd gravitates towards them. Mm-hmm. Essentially, Justice League are still sitting there playing their generic shit. Superman's like drunk.
No, that's the thing. That's when Superman comes out though. Mm-hmm. It's like whenever that turning point happens, that's when they're like, oh, we gotta bring out the big guns. The big guns. The big guns. And then all you see is Superman drunkenly walking on stage and then everyone loses their shit because, oh yeah, he's a drunk, they kicked him off a band. Boy, oh my god, it's the old singer.
That's how I feel when they skip the fate. That's what they've been doing in America.
God. Do you want to mention?
What? No, I'm just saying. So like, that just reminds me of that. It's like the exact same. Because they kept bringing Ronnie like back and stuff. It's like, oh
no, I get it. It's like a cool.
Yeah. It's like a little nod to it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so... At this point, the crowd's kind of split.
Yeah, the crowd's split. There needs to be one deciding factor. What are the managers and marketing doing? Because let's just blatantly say, I would say Nick Fury and Pepper Potts are better at managing the marketing. Because it's more like, Pepper Pot, she markets already basically, and she cleans up Iron Man's shit constantly. All thing Commissioner Gordon ever does is just clean up Batman. She doesn't ever market to Batman. Who was their manager again? Oh, Alfred.
Oh yeah, Alfred. Yeah, Alfred would be...
Alfred would be a good manager.
Yeah, but I'd say he wouldn't be good at, like, the crowd stuff, because he'd be like...
Batman's always in the shadows.
Yeah, so he wouldn't be too good at that.
What if they just get Superman's mother as the manager, though? She'd be good. Oh my god, that was so wholesome. I love to think it's like... Have you ever seen... I don't know if you ever seen, but do you remember the old Justice League series?
No.
Okay, basically there's one episode where Martian Manhunter?
What?
No, is that what it's called? Yeah, Martian Manhunter. The green guy. The Green Martian.
Okay.
Basically, he's on Earth. He's like, oh yeah, I don't have anyone to spend family away. I don't have anyone to spend Christmas with, like family-wise.
Mm-hmm.
So Superman's like, oh, you can come to my house. It's the most wholesome thing ever. Because they bring him into his house, his mother and father like, oh, you eat up and all. And you're like, oh. I like to think, no, I'm switching the fuck Alfred. I want Superman's mother to be.
You want Martha? And that's like Batman breaks down halfway through because it's just like, Martha.
No, I like to think that's just a constant thing. He's like, he just like anytime she shows up, he just starts tearing up.
Okay, so
what's the turning point though?
What is the turning point?
There has to be some form of thing that happens.
God, I'm stuck. Like,
that's the thing. What
at this point, Hulk comes back. Now he's in an idol suit or idol.
It's so torn.
He's like, yeah, it's torn, but it's like, you know, like one like we're like maid type outfits, like the dresses and stuff. He has that, and he has glow sticks everywhere, right? And he comes back and he starts raving on the stage, and he's singing the words like properly because it's, you know,
like, you know, it's like the Joe when people stutter, like they can't act, like they struggle with speaking, but when they sing, they can.
Yeah,
sing. It's like that with Hulk.
Yeah. And everyone's like, what?
I'm just trying real hard to think what happens at the end. Like, what happens at the end of every Avengers film? What's the turning point for them? It's normally, oh, we're finally a team. Like, that's the thing.
They finally realize that they must go their separate ways. This is their final concert.
Oh my god, I'll be a tearjerker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's
what if that's Civil War? What if they split off? Oh my god, what if they have their own mini battle of the bands?
Oh my god.
Like halfway oh my god.
What?
I want that so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Just halfway through they're like, nah, now we're doing our own battle of the bands, and they just start ignoring, and everyone's like, what's going on?
Yeah, so they want to be in on it, yeah.
But then they start splitting up in between the two of them. Mm-hmm. And it becomes a three-way battle of the bands at that point. Oh my god. So then like Black Panther and all comes out. He comes out with his weird ass. Oh my god. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but Kendrick, he does these concerts, like they have this sort of African style, you know, they come out drums and all, they have the African outfit. I imagine that's how Black Panther comes out with the Ugandan people. Just he just has Kendrick there because the soundtrack is Kendrick has Vince Staples. He's just coming out, and then like Kendrick's coming out, how much a dollar really costs, and then Vince Staples like, I don't know what else lyrics. Oh my god. That'll be the greatest thing ever. And then...
so did... You go on?
No, I'm just thinking... Just all them start coming out. Scarlet Witch comes out. Vision
and everything?
Yeah, Vision comes out. But he just comes through the stage. And then they're like... Everyone... It's just becoming unruly. Like, they're all coming through. It's like just a massive act at this point. Just like real and confusing. And then like... Where's Green Lantern? Oh, he isn't coming.
He's currently in the process of getting a reboot.
Yeah. Just like always currently trying to kickstart his career, and like, fuck. But then you've heard, I think it's right, didn't Disney recently buy the rights to Fox?
Yeah. That's not how they got from Fantastic Four and stuff, isn't it?
So you know what's gonna happen. First 3 Fantastic Four, first 3 fucking X-Men.
Oh jeez.
Everyone bursts through, and it's just a stage full with people all doing idol stuff.
It's all it. Oh, Jesus fuck. So what you're saying is, at this point, Justice League are just fucked, right? Because they
can't come back from that unless they start bringing out comic books. But nah. I don't know them nearly well enough.
No.
I just like the idea of. Now the Avengers thing, even just the Avengers, they're bringing out random pop stars, like there's Taylor Swift along with fucking, DMX.
Yep, so...
In my head, that's the thing, in my head, I have it. Have you ever seen such a real standard idol thing you see, where they're all lined up, and then the camera's rolling by, and they start falling to the side, and they're going saying something as they do. They're just doing that. It's just all them saying something. It's just, X go, give it to you, as he falls to the side.
Yeah.
He's also in a maid outfit.
I think are they not all in maid outfits at this point?
I like to think all the males are in maid outfits, but all the females are in like suits.
I like the fancy like K-pop stuff. Yeah, they were all in that stuff, or like like the fashionable blazers and everything.
Yeah,
they're all in that shit. Like,
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
They can't come back from that. They got K-pop on their side. Like, you've seen how rabid those fans are.
Mm-hmm. So, in conclusion, who wins this battle of the bands?
Technically, there was no real winner.
Okay, out of Avengers and Justice League, who wins the battle of the bands? So, Avengers win the battle of the bands, right? But
I feel like it's one of those things where, like, years later, there'll be the edgy kid who's like, Justice League was much better, when we all know who they weren't. It was Avengers.
Yeah,
who
with the
clearly
Avengers.
won that, but there's that one edgy kid like,
but Justice League, though, oh my god, the music's so underrated.
Yeah, there's those edgy kids.
Yeah.
I like to think that, yeah, like I said, that's the end for Avengers. They're like, that's us.
Mm-hmm.
We can't.
They all
This is our
split up.
finishing concert. We brought it hard. And then Justice League, they continue on. But they have a sort of respectful, like, handshake, like, you did good. It's like a passing of the torch.
Yeah, like, we did good, but here you go, you take our steed, and then that's it. And that's it. It ends on a wholesome, everybody wins in this battle of the bands, because I mean, but yeah.
Subscribe to Sweeney North.
Oh, Jesus fucking. Yeah, all our links for everything is in the description below. Support us on Patreon.
Thanks for watching. That was actually one of the funner episodes.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was fun.
Okay, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.